Hello survivors, this is Kindred at Gaming Central, and in this video I will show you how to loot Heli Crashes safely. Now, in the previous episode we found a car, right? So we still have a car. Right? No, wrong. The car was stolen, again. Lucky for me, I know where this awesome off-road spawns, and I only need one car wheel to get it moving. So here I am in the same spawn location just west of Zelenogorsk, fixing the car again. There's been a lot of players on this server recently. We regularly get more than 30 players, so there is no surprise that my car was gone. I didn't hide it that well in the first place, and second of all, with that many players you really need to be smart about where you hide your car. And these white paint job cars are not easy to hide. Oh, hey, what do you want? Want a crowbar? Want a crowbar? Yep. Okay, here you go. There's a crowbar. Good boy. Okay, that's dealt with. Let's fix the car and drive. Okay, so here I am coming up to the first heli crash I found, and there is another one just in the background. The thing to do here is to drive straight at the heli crash and stop very close to it. This way the zombies will not spawn, and basically you are free to take your time and have a look around what gear has spawned at the heli crash site. Obviously the risk here is that you will get ambushed by players who are waiting somewhere in the tree line around. But I suppose this is a risk everywhere, not just the heli crash sites. There are several spawn points on the ground around the heli. Most of them are clearly visible, but there are usually a few which could be in a high grass, so they are easy to miss. So make sure you check around properly before you move along. It is worth it. There wasn't much of this one, obviously it's been looted before, but it's enough to show you how to do this properly. And again, I'm just driving it as fast as I can. The off-road cars are ideal for this kind of thing, but I've done it in a regular car and it worked as well. So all you do is just stop right beside the heli, get out of the car, and you load the gear. Another great thing about it is that your car is right there. It's right next to the heli, so you can, whatever you find, you can easily store in the car. If you actually want to find something at these heli crashes, then the best thing to do is find out how often your server restarts and head into the game, log in straight after the restart, have your car ready and just start driving looking for the heli crashes. This way you will hopefully find a few that are freshly spawned and not have been looted yet, unlike these two here. Another good idea is to do this when there is as few players on the server as possible. The obvious reasons being that it's safer, there's less chance you will encounter somebody at the heli crash, and also there's a better chance that the gear will still be there. Now this is another location I found. There were actually 3 over here, and I'm driving to these 3 crashed helis from another crash site. This doesn't happen often. This is the first time I saw 4 of them grouped this close together, and I followed the usual approach. I just stopped right by the heli here. At this point there were about 30 players on the server, so it was a lot of people. So I wanted to get this done as quickly as possible. I didn't really have much hope to find anything really, but I did collect a few smoke grenades. People usually leave these behind. I'm not sure why. They are not the best gear out there, obviously, but I find them quite useful, and I like to take all of them and store them somewhere if I can. They are a great tool for distracting zombies, and I will show you how it works in just a second. Let's have a look at this other heli crash, just in case somebody left something there. Now about here is when I realized that this was the scene of a firefight just a few moments ago. There were a few players talking about a gunfight they had, and they mentioned a tractor, which I noticed it was there just in the background on the road. So yeah, I knew this was not a safe place to be. Yeah, there's a tractor right there, and I want to get out of here as quickly as possible. I've swapped my sidearm to the G17. It's my favorite handgun in the game. It holds 17 rounds, which is great for shooting zombies. If you go for the headshots, then with 3 magazines you can take out 50 zombies easily. Right, so here I will show you how to get how to distract zombies at the heli crash site with a smoke grenade. I'm pressing the F button to scroll through my available gear in my inventory and stop at a smoke grenade. Right, so now throw it. This was actually a bad throw. The grenade landed way too close to me and not quite close enough to the heli as I intended, but as you can see, it works well. It attracted most of the zombies that were at the heli site. I was hoping to get all of them distracted, so it would be easier for me to loot the gear. But you get the idea. Take a smoke grenade, throw it close to the heli crash site. It will draw all the Zeds out, like so. And then you are free to loot it. Here I will spare you the crawling, and let's head straight for this. Most of you probably know what this means. A ghillie suit? No. Civilian clothing. This heli crash has been looted already. Not much to get here. And I suppose I can show you how to loot a heli crash when there are still some Zeds around. What I do, I almost always stay prone. It's difficult to keep track of all the Zeds in the area to kind of know which ones are looking in your direction. When you stay prone, you don't really need to worry about that. They will not be able to see you unless they are right beside you. Okay, let's have a look at this medical box there. Oh wait, no. This guy is headed straight for me. That guy. See if I can take him out with a crowbar. Okay, he's headed straight for me. This demonstrates how bad the eyesight of zombies is. At this point I was quite sure I would aggro him, but it didn't happen. I don't know, maybe the helmet was in his eyes or something. He didn't see me. When you're prone and in the grass, you're not on the road, you can get really close to Zeds without being spotted. Okay, let's take him out from behind. There you go. Oh, he had some gear even. Okay, let's say that. Okay, and that's about it really. I'm not a big fan of shooting the Zeds, at least not when I'm by myself. It is possible to clear the area. You could shoot all of them quickly and then loot the gear and get out of there, but again, I prefer the stealthy approach, just no shots fired if I can avoid it. I think it's safer that way. Right, and I think that's about it here, really. 3 heli crashes. As you can see, those guys, they're just still standing there. This is the great thing about the smoke grenade. Even if when the smoke has dispersed, they will still stand there distracted. Okay, time to run. Run for the hills, head for the car. Okay guys, if this video gave you any ideas how to approach looting of heli crash sites, then a like is always appreciated. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, then please subscribe. Oh yeah, remember, if Survivor Bob can do it, so can you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.